Hi guys, welcome back to the One Stop Shop. I am she is me, it is everything, period. And today is October the 1st. So you already know what time it is. Time for the motto of the month. Yes.
Kelly so blessed, big plus XL. Kelly ain't got no chill. Kelly don't really give a fuck how you feel. Kelly ain't humble no more. Kelly got a foot on your throat. Kelly ain't humble no more. Kelly got a foot on your throat. Go, Kelly, go. Go, go, Kelly, go. Go, Kelly, go. Go, go, Kelly.
Last month's motto of the month was hashtag everybody can't go. And we focused on like analyzing our relationships and situationships and figuring out what aligns with us, what we need to hold on to, what we need to fight for, and what we just gotta let go of. Because what hashtag everybody can't go. And this month, it's about self-reflection. I'm going to keep saying it. It's going to be repeated. So it is what it is. Self-reflection is so important to me. You can't analyze relationships and your friends and your family and your boyfriend and your girlfriend and your boss and not analyze yourself and not see what you can be doing better and not see how you can be elevating. So we're going to be looking at ourselves in October. And with that being said, October's motto of the month is hashtag summer's over. Okay? Summer is officially over. It's over. Wrap it up. Let's go back inside. That's pretty much half the point. Summer's over. For those that know me, I'm not really like a New Year's Eve or New Year's resolution type of girl. I'm more of a get it out the mud fourth quarter type of girl. I like to plan ahead, 12 P's. If you know, you know. And so the fourth quarter always just brings a different drive, a different passion, a different ambition. First up on the hashtag summer's over regimen is it is time to refocus. I'm a firm believer in fasting, and I've gotten a routine of like 2 months on, 2 months off, 3 months on, 3 months off. But essentially for me, the fourth quarter and the first quarter are my main fasting months just because my birthday is in the second quarter and summertime is in the third quarter, okay? But I think it's just important about balance. Like I said, we're talking about self-reflection. So like, I just have to pull myself out of, I have a lot of friends. I got a lot of things going on. I live in Atlanta. I'm a socialite to a certain extent. So I have to pull myself out of those settings because I thrive in those settings. But your judgment can be clouded and the things that you want out of life can be clouded when you're constantly moving and you never stopping to just kind of like analyze and refocus, repurpose yourself in order to continue to grow and excel. And I'm not saying that like when it's summertime and when it's my birthday, I'm just all over the place and I'm not productive. But for me, I'm 7 pounds down, and I'm really looking to have this particular weight loss journey of mine be like forever body loading. I'm not doing it back and forth anymore. I'm really trying to find new lifestyle patterns that work for me. So girl, you 7 pounds down, let's keep this momentum going. Let's refocus. If you could be 7 pounds down in a month, what can you do? And you was partying and you was out and you was living your best life. How can we take it to the next level in October? Refocus. It's the little things, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm a fourth quarter girly. So October, November, and December might be slow for me, but it's because I'm gearing up. What are my plans for 2024? What are my goals? Refocusing is about setting new goals for yourself. Like I said, like even if you are being productive, finding ways to take those things to the next level, finding the balance. I think that constant growth comes from constant self-reflection and constant fasting and constant just finding ways to be better. It's like if you're at an 8 out of 10, that is phenomenal, but how do we get to 10 out of 10? And perfection is impossible, but it's the point of striving. That's what refocus means, to strive. What am I striving for? Where did I lack the past couple months this summer? What are some things that I can take from the lessons I learned? What is just, again, like, it's the tip of self-reflection. Cannot reflect on yourself until you really sit down and take the time to refocus. And in October, it's time to refocus, because what? #summer is over, and it is the fourth quarter, baby. Make your last quarter your best quarter. Second up on the #summer's over regimen is it's time to rebuild. And I know some of y'all are probably thinking, Kelly, refocus, rebuild, it's the same thing. No, because you can't rebuild until you refocus. Rebuilding is phase 2 of #summer's over, okay? And, you know, again, I'm just going to use my own life examples. Like, right now, I'm in not a weird space in my career, because it's like I know exactly where I'm going, but now I got to figure out the steps to get there. I think I learned a lot in the past year, just in terms of me transitioning out of corporate and, you know, being in this space where it's like, okay, what's next? So I've taken the time to refocus. Now it's time to rebuild. Now it's time to rebuild that resume. Now it's time to start applying for the positions that maybe you weren't looking at before you refocused. Or maybe it's a whole new career path. I mean, that's not my story, but I just think it's important to know that it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to start a new chapter. It's never too late to be pushed outside of your comfort zone into the thick of elevation. So it's time to rebuild. Another great example, just from my perspective, I've kind of taken a pause on OSS just because I didn't have the income from my corporate job to, you know, fund this business and keep all these ideas going. And I'm the type of person, I'm a perfectionist. If I'm not going to put out things at 100%, it just won't get put out. But I had to take some time to refocus. And now, okay, let's rebuild. Maybe things will be slow in the fourth quarter, but how do you plan to execute, and what do you plan to do come 2024 for your business, for your personal goals, for whatever it is? It's the time to plan. You refocus, you look at the things that are most important to you, you look at the lessons, and then you move on to phase 2 and you rebuild. And that's when you start doing the planning. That's when you start doing the research. That's when you start putting things into action. You know, taking different courses, getting a certificate, you know, looking into running ads, whatever it may look like for you to rebuild. But I'm in that mode right now. Like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to drink. I don't want to do a lot of things just because I'm not satisfied with being stuck here. Like, I'm satisfied with life. I'm enjoying life. Life is good. But all right, how do you fulfill the next? Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? Right. I don't necessarily think rebuilding always means you're starting over. Sometimes rebuilding means you're adding a layer. You're you know, again, getting to the thick of things. You know, you had your sides ready. Now it's time to put that salmon on the grill. You know what I'm saying? Like, rebuilding doesn't always necessarily mean starting over. Maybe you already have a ranch and now, you know, you're adding a pool in the back. You're rebuilding. You know what I mean? In a sense. And so, yeah, don't be afraid to rebuild. Don't be afraid to redefine yourself. Don't be afraid to rebrand your business. #summer's over. The time is now. Okay? Don't be like, what? Don't be stuck in the summertime. Okay? It's getting a little chilly outside. Let's wrap up in them blankets and not necessarily wrap up in them blankets. That's what I am doing, and that's what I have to do, because I'm the type of person I get too excited. When I'm outside, I'm outside. Okay? You know what I'm saying? When I'm inside, I'm inside. And so I don't want you to think #summer's over means you got to go into hiding or go into isolation, because that's not what I'm saying, or that's not what I'm trying to portray in this message. I'm just saying, buckle down and do the real work. so that you can elevate. And that's really been the theme all 2023, elevation. Last but certainly not least, and this message is for me. So hashtag summer's over. It's time to ration. It's time to rationalize things. It's time to get rational. And like I said, this one is for me because I'm very impulsive. If it's something I want to do, I do it. If I don't have the bread, I go figure it out. And hashtag summer's over is about not being impulsive. And it's about rationing things out and look at the opportunity cost and the value and sticking to a routine. Sticking to the plan. Like I said, I'm very impulsive. I'm very spontaneous. And so I have to put myself in pockets where it's like, no, girl, you got to sit down. This month, sit down. You had a little too much fun. Hashtag what? Summer's over. Whether that means rationing your money, whether that means rationing your time, whether that means rationing your responsibilities. If you miss, I do everything for everybody and I don't mind because that's just my heart and hashtag summer's over might be for you. Okay, I can't take on all these responsibilities because I'm focused on myself right now. I'm focused on my self-reflection and my realigning. So now I can't take on this drama here and this financial responsibility here and put the team on my back. Sometimes refocusing, rebuilding, rationing takes a little bit of selfishness. You can't pour from an empty cup. Okay? Me, it's definitely money and time. I don't have the time to be outside. I don't have the time to drink because I'm trying to lose weight. I don't have the time to be outside because outside costs money. I'm trying to move out of my house. I'm just looking at things like tunnel vision. It's time to ration. It's time to stick to the budget. You know that you could go do 2 and 3 jobs next week and make all this money to be able to do all the things, but you're exhausted. You're not sticking to your workout routine. You're not sticking to your diet. It's time to ration. It's time to figure out what's important, what's not. It's time to, just like put things into perspective in terms of your priorities. It's time to ration. It's time to ration. You cannot do everything. You cannot be everywhere. You cannot commit to everything. You cannot give everything 100%. Again, that is a personal message to me. So for the busybodies, the outgoing personalities, the strong friends, the one-stop shops, okay? It's time to ration. What is most important and what's going to help you most grow in the fourth quarter. Those are the things you need to focus on. For me, it's going to be, first of all, Jesus Christ. I've gotten away from doing my daily devotions and daily prayers. So now that I'm refocused and I figure out what I need to do to rebuild, I know I need God to get through this. I know I need God to stay disciplined. So that's first and foremost. Then it's the health. Health is wealth. I'm back to meal prepping. So on Sunday, instead of Sunday fun day, I might just be meal prepping all day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like ration, be rationalized. Okay, that's the root of that. Okay. Now, I also don't want y'all to feel like hashtag summer's over means October's got to be boring for you. Make it fun. Make it fun. I think that's another thing. I want to get back to having fun without being intoxicated. Like, what did we do in high school? We had so much fun without the liquor, without the weed, without all the other things. Figure out how to have fun even in your moments of a fall. Pun intended, literally and not literally. You know what I mean? Like, summer's over, but I don't necessarily have to be at a 10 just to have fun or be outside or be shopping or be traveling. Find contentness in productivity and checking off those boxes, even if it's just washing the clothes and washing the dishes. And I got a clean house, baby. Okay, find gratitude and joy in the little things. this month, okay? Because hashtag what? Summer is over. I love y'all. My shirt says, walk into the room like God sent you. Feel like I had this on for a recent model of the month, but this is the vibes. We doing our God sent work all of October. Summertime, you know, be that demon time. It's time to shake them demons, baby, okay? Hashtag summer is over. All right, for real, I'm going out. I love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends to tell your friends that I got a message, okay? That model of the month is something serious. And that's another thing I'm got to get back to in my refocusing. Affirmations. The model of the month is big. The model of the month is monumental. The model of the month is helping people. The model of the month is motivational. The model of the month is going to take this YouTube to the next level. Period. All right, I love y'all. I'm late for a lunch date. Do your big one this October. And not the big one popping bottles and on a boat and, again, talking to myself. But do your big one in terms of your self-reflection. Do your big one in terms of your budget. Do your big one in terms of getting hired at that next job. Do your big one. Do your internal big one. Okay? Holla back. Love you.